Hey everyone, welcome to Spell It Out Wednesday. I'm super excited to be here with you guys on the verge, on the edge of the first unofficial weekend of summer, Memorial Day weekend. And we're going to go over the top 5 summer products. And I actually snuck a bonus one in there for top 6 summer products that we use in our house for summer, all summer long. Things that we bring out oftentimes in the summer, or sometimes even use year-round, but find ourselves using them all the time. But if you guys don't know me, my name is Kristen, and I am a director with Pampered Chef. I am also the owner of Mealtime Memories, where I am a family health coach. So food and family time and healthy living are all super, super important to me. And I just love being able to help other families with this mission as well. So we're going to look at my top five products for the summer today. And of course, all Pampered Chef products. I am a little biased in that sense, but honestly, you get what you pay for with Pampered Chef. So we're going to go over the top 5. The very first product I want to go over is our ice cream maker. And the ice cream maker, these are in no particular order. This is just literally like the top 5 that I would choose for a family household to have for great summertime memories. Ice cream maker, love this guy. So the base gets frozen in the freezer for a long time. We put ours in a sub-zero like chest freezer because you need it really, really cold. And then it's not going to work. There we go. It has a lid, which is actually where the motor is, and then the paddle. This part comes off for cleaning, and the motor comes out so you can clean the shield part too. The great part about making homemade ice cream is you get to completely control what you put in there. So if you have any allergies or sensitivities, or just want to really control the preservatives that might be in your ice cream, this is the way to go. A ice cream base is literally only 3-4 ingredients: milk, heavy cream, sugar, vanilla extract. That's it. So if you want to buy organic milk, if you want to use a certain type of sugar, if you want to use like a vanilla extract or like a pure vanilla or a different extract, that's where you put it. So you stir all that in there, you plug this guy in, you get him going. A soft serve ice cream takes about 25 minutes to whir up in here. It's really pretty quiet, which I love. The only thing that I've learned, there is a little bit of a learning curve on our ice cream maker, and that's, like I said, you need the base in a really, really cold chest freezer, like below 0. And also it makes a soft serve. So if you want something harder, you are going to transfer it to another dish, or you can leave it right in here because it comes with a silicone cover, and put it back in your freezer to finish firming up. Otherwise, it'll be a little thicker, a little heavier than like a milkshake. But there's nothing like homemade ice cream. We tend to make a lot of vanilla bases and then do mix-ins, candy mix-in, chocolate chip mix-ins, things like that. And of course, you can't have an ice cream maker without an ice cream scoop. So we have our awesome scalloped edged ice cream scoop, dishwasher safe. And then we also have an ice cream spade, which then is nylon and it won't scratch the inside of your ice cream maker. So this one's really great as well and pretty relatively new. So can't have an ice cream maker without your ice cream scoops. So don't forget those. My next favorite product that I love for the summer, and we actually use it year round, which is why you'll see it filled right now, is our cold brew maker. Oh my goodness. Cold brew is life-changing. It's actually what got my husband to stop drinking Diet Pop and drinking coffee instead. I don't know. Honestly, Diet Pop is way worse because of all of the preservatives and caffeine. It's just terrible. I wouldn't even say caffeine because there's caffeine in here. So I misspoke with that one. But all the preservatives and colors and just all the sugars and fake sugars and all that. So we moved to cold brew. Cold brew is great, and it's super easy to make. You'll use some coarse grounds, and you'll actually pour about a cup of them in the fine mesh strainer in the bottom here. And then you let it sit for like 12 to 24 hours, a long time, but it's a cold brew process. The coffee is much smoother, it's richer, it's not as acidic as a hot brewed coffee. So if you go to this like Dunkin' or Starbucks and you ask for iced coffee, they're literally pouring hot coffee over ice. Believe me, I used to work at Caribou Coffee and I would know. And if you ask for a cold brew, it's through this process. So the cold brew maker makes about 5 cups of cold brew, which you water down. So this lasts about a week in our house, and he drinks a cup to 2 cups a day of cold brew, and adds some half and half to it as well for himself. So I was really happy to get him off his pop habit and get him onto cold brew instead. So it comes with this guy. This is the fine mesh strainer, which you're going to put the coarse grounds in. And then this one is for loose leaf tea, which I love, or infused water. So the cold brew maker system is so easy to use, and just a great thing to have in your household. It's just life-changing. All right, we'll move on. So from the cold brew maker is our burger and slider press. This guy is so handy to have in the kitchen, especially with all the burgers that you make. Again, I love how Pampered Chef gives you full control over making your own food. You don't have to rely on frozen food. You don't have to rely on takeout. You can make your own food. My husband used to hand shape all his burgers, and ever since we've had this, he will never hand shape again, because these make them all so consistent, and then they cook so evenly that, I mean, it takes the guesswork out of cooking burgers. Tell me in the comments, guys, how do you like to take your burger? Do you like it medium, well done? What toppings do you like on it? Tell me how you like your burger. Around here, we're like a medium family. We like some pink inside. I like a traditional cheeseburger with lots of crunchy stuff on it. So lettuce and tomato and pickles and raw onion and all the crunchy stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Everyone else around here does something a little more traditional, kind of ketchup, oh, I love mustard on my burgers too. So this guy though, he makes sliders, and I tend to give my cooking tools a lot of pronouns. A lot of them are he's and she's, I just do. So this guy's a he apparently. So it makes burgers, up to half-pound burgers or sliders. The sliders are with the insert. There is a silicone bottom here, okay, which makes it super easy to pop them in and out. You're going to put your meat in here, and then you're going to take the slider side of it, which, see that dimple on there? All good burgers need a dimple, because burgers shrink when they cook. So you don't want them to be meatballs. You want them to still be burgers and fit well on a patty. So you're gonna pressure it down in there, and then you'll flip it over and pop it right out. If you want to make a full-size burger, you just take out the slider insert, and now you can make up to a half-pound burger and use the other side to dimple it. You can also make stuffed burgers with this guy. So if you wanted to use ground beef, which a perfect combination for ground beef is 80-20. We also sometimes like to mix it up and do like a taco burger, and we substitute half of the meat for mashed beans, which is very filling as well. It's actually more filling to me than just a regular burger. You can do ground turkey, ground chicken. You can make salmon patties. You can, do a ton with these guys. Freeze them up and then grill them yourself. So again, full control over your food. Love this summer product. Definitely something to have in your cabinets for the summer. Next, we're going to move on to the quick stir pitcher. The quick stir pitcher is great because you can have a great pitcher of lemonade, or fruit punch, or whatever you want for your kids, or infused water, or a great alcoholic beverage as well. The quick stir pitcher is a plunger system, so you can actually, this whips up those like drink mixes very, very easily. So you just pump it right in here. This is the half-gallon size. It was just what I had handy, but I also have the gallon size, which we more frequently use in our family of 4. So yeah, Stacy, I know you said you just ordered that. It's going to be life-changing, especially because I know you guys love to grill so much. So definitely, if you need help with that, feel free to reach out. So also makes great alcoholic beverages. One of my very favorite ones is a raspberry tequila sangria. It is dangerous, but what I love about it is it has lots of fresh fruit in it, and that allows it to stay under the pitcher, so it doesn't get all jammed up here. The top, though, also has a strainer, so I actually made like a mock margarita, like a virgin margarita a couple weeks ago for Cinco de Mayo, and I had crushed mint in here, and I swear if my son saw a piece of crushed mint in his virgin margarita, he probably would have jumped it down the drain. So it was really nice that I could strain it and not have to worry about it. Shannon, I will absolutely post the raspberry tequila sangria. It is so yummy and a little bit trouble. So, but I will definitely post it. It's a very, very fresh recipe. Tequila, raspberries, oranges, orange juice, I think I'm forgetting something else. Oh, wine. Duh, it's a sangria. So yeah, so this is the quick stir pitcher. Definitely something to have, not only for the summer, but year round, especially when you're mixing up some stuff. I've actually made a really, really yummy apple cider sangria in here as well. And I was able to keep kind of like all the cinnamon sticks and everything below the plunger as well. So quick stir pitcher, super easy to wash. And all of the stuff that you see, guys, here is mostly dishwasher safe. I mean, you're not going to dishwasher your ice cream maker, but all of these other pieces are dishwasher safe, which I love about Pampered Chef. All right, the last thing is kind of a set. I didn't pull out all the pieces, but I pulled out most of them, and it is our Cool and Serve set. I have one more piece too. It's another one of these bowls. I just didn't pull it down for you guys, just because you get the picture. I didn't want to overflow the frame with everything. But we have our Cool and Serve line, and if you guys aren't familiar with the Cool and Serve line, this is what most people might be familiar with. The large Cool and Serve with our deviled egg tray, and then some inserts that you can use as well. So the obvious things for this one are a veggie tray, a cheese and sausage tray, a fruit tray. But what we also love to make with these kinds of things is we'd love to put in burger toppings for different, like a burger bar, hot dog toppings, taco toppings, things like that, because they, like I said, they come with different inserts. This opens up, that's just the lid. And then we have the actual part that stays cold. So this is a freezer pack, and there's two of them in the largest one. And you can use them flat side just for ice, or two sides of deviled eggs. The Cool and Serves are just amazing. I seriously love to show them off, and it's just so handy to have everything in one spot. So Stacy, what size do you like the best? Which one do you find yourself using the most? I think our family actually, oh, this is the little insert. There's a couple different versions of it. This is the one it comes with. I lost the other half because I was showing you guys the eggs, but see how there's like a dip well, and then you can put different other ingredients in there as well. My most used one is probably this guy. He's the smaller one. I love it because a lot of times it's just me and my kids in the summer. Having this job, it allows me to work from home. And so I oftentimes take them places, and we fill this up with either fruit or veggie and dip, or we make like a giant shareable Lunchable with cheese and pepperoni and crackers and things like that. So this is probably, oh, look, Stacy's favorite one is the small square one too. Or what we do is we have a pool, and so we take this out to the pool on hot summer days. I fill it with fruit or like pretzels and dip, and their wet little fingers can get into here instead of a giant bowl, and we can refill it as well. This one also comes with a couple, I think 2 different inserts you can get for it. And then, of course, the freezer bottom. Stacy said her other favorite one is the large bowl, which I did not take out. I took out the smaller bowl. But these are a relatively new Cool and Serve bowl that you guys can use, and it comes with a little tiny, teeny ice pack. Let me see, get this side off. There we go. It has an insert where you actually put like your dip or whatever you need to stay cold. I've used this mostly for guacamole. And then in the very bottom, you'll put a little Cool and Serve insert in the bottom. This has stayed cold. We tested it not only on the way to a party to share, but at the party, and it was about 5 hours it stayed cold. Pampered Chef says about 3 to 4 hours, but on those hot summer days, these are definitely worth it. So the Cool and Serve line is amazing. Did you guys know that in June, if you host can get the Cool and Serve line for 60% off? Yeah, that's right. Isn't that amazing? All right. The last thing, which is the bonus item that I pulled out for today, and the reason I did is because I've talked about it the last 2 weeks because we were talking about air frying. But oh my gosh, in your kitchen for the summer, when you don't want to turn on the oven and you're running around all day and you're just so busy, you absolutely want an air fryer in the kitchen. So this is my bonus item for today. I love my air fryer. And I love not having to turn on the stove or the oven. And this is just so, so nice to tuck away in the corner of my kitchen. We used it to host some English muffins and some toast this morning. And then for lunch, Annie was able to reheat some nachos from dinner last night. So for the summertime, you absolutely need an air fryer so that it's quick. There's no added heat. And guess what? The kids can do it themselves. My kids use this thing all the time by themselves. It takes just a tad bit of training, and they're well on their way. So air fryer, that's my bonus item number 6 for you guys today. So top 5 summer products, because it's Memorial Day weekend coming up and you guys are all going to start enjoying some of the summer weather. Hopefully we are maintaining our pool today and tomorrow and Friday, trying to get that ready for the weekend. But I hope you guys can maybe grab some of these or even host for some of these things. Air fryer is a host exclusive right now. Only host can get it for 50% off. And then we have a couple other products in our line that definitely can be 50% off or free to you as well. So top 5 products for summer. We have the ice cream maker. Just a little rehash of this. Ice cream maker. We have the cold brew system. We have the burger and slider press. We have quick stir pitchers. And then last but not least, we have our cool and serve line, which if you're not familiar with those, we're pretty iconic for those. People know us for those as well. And then the bonus item in the back, our air fryer. So next week, we will be talking cast iron because cast iron is awesome for the grill and for camping. So we're going to talk about cast iron, how it's used, why it's used, and the use and the care of cast iron, because there is a little bit of care to cast iron. So otherwise, I will get that recipe posted absolutely for you, Shannon. And Stacy, thanks for commenting and joining in. If you guys are replay warriors, feel free to comment and tell me what your favorite is. Tell me how you like your burger. What would you make in that pitcher? And we'll see you guys next week for some cast iron use and care. All right, guys, have a wonderful week. Happy Memorial Day.